Hello and welcome back to this lecture. So in this lecture we will start writing the code inside the onhandleintent method. So here what we need to do is that, let's say you want to display some message into the log once you basically go ahead and click that particular button. So here what we will do is that we will basically add a thread. So here what we will do is that we will type in synchronized, and we will pass a context as this. So basically what we want to do here is that we want to delay this process by, let's say, a few seconds. So let's say 10 seconds. So we will add a try block here, and in the try block we will make this thing wait for some seconds. So here in this wait function you need to type in the time in microseconds. So let me just type in 10,000. that is approximately equal to 10 seconds. That is equal to 10 seconds. And then basically catch the exception by interrupted exception. That's going to be E. And after this you need to basically print the exception. So e.print stack trace. And once this thing is done, what you could do is that you could basically go ahead and display some sort of message. So what you could do is that you could either write the entire code over here, or you could basically go ahead and create another method. So what we will do here is that we will create the message first. So we will type string text equals, and basically you want to get this message from the main activity. So you basically want to get it from the intent. So you type intent dot get string extra, and let's name this thing as message. And once you have the message, you could pass in that thing to a method which is going to be called as the show text method. Now remember that we have not created the method yet. So we will create that soon, but even before that what we need to do is that we need to go ahead and create this variable right here. So what we are essentially doing here is that we have delayed the process for about 10 seconds, and after that we want to execute this method, and this method is nothing but it's actually going to show you a message in log, and it's actually going to take the message from the main activity. So we do need to declare this variable right here. So that's going to be public static final string message, and let's initialize this thing to, let's say, message. So once we have this thing, we are pretty much good to go. So now the next thing which we need to do is that we need to go ahead and create this show text method. So we will type in private void show text, and this is actually going to accept the message. So we'll type final string text, and in here what we will do is that we will basically print the message to the log. Now there are a few options which you could do here. So if you want to print the message to the log, you could do here, or let's assume that you want to print the message to toast, you could also do that. But for the moment we will print the message to log. So we will type in log.v, and let's name this thing as my service so that we understand that this message is from my service, and then basically pass in the text message which we have. So once this method is done, the next thing which you need to do is that you basically need to go ahead and write in some code to handle the button click in this main activity right here. So in the next lecture what we are going to do is that we are going to write in the code for the button clicked event, and we are going to handle that event and pass the message to this service right here. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.